All right, Coach, certainly a good way to bounce back from Sunday. You get a good start from Roettgen, and then the offense was just really awesome tonight, top to bottom.
I saw we did everything really well, and even even defensively, a couple of plays that maybe we thought we could make each person like bounce back and made an outstanding play. We also had the really nice double play, the 1-6-3, Schrader's catch when Grady came in, Markham had the one ball that just got a little head up early, and then he makes a great catch, breaks the fence again and left. Second time that fence has been broken in 2 weeks down there. Hopefully they don't charge me personally on that. But yeah, good swings. I think DK certainly opened the door by his swing on Scarborough on the 97 or 98, how hard the ball was. But we just did a lot of good things. Our base running, we had heads up, base running. Both like literally in terms of head up, seeing am I being set, am I not? But then just, the Steve Steele play, obstruction, and then, sees the guy slow up and scores, which is really cool and something he's capable of doing that maybe other people can't. So I just thought just a great night all around. Roettgen, I thought Frida was really nasty, and then Grady came in there and got Williamson out, and then kind of got his sea legs the next inning, made the little PFP play, got himself back in the proper zones on the 3-1, and then got real nasty on the pinch hitter, and certainly what we did in that bottom of the seventh to finish the game. You always, if you got the opportunity to do it, you got to finish games. You never tempt fate, and I thought our guys were hungry to do that. They did it in an interesting way with DK scoring. But we'll take a win. We'll take a win anyway, especially the way they handled us very well the first time that we were up there on the road back in mid-March.
And their starter Wilson pitched against you guys. This first guy they brought in out of the pen, Scarborough, faced you guys in that first matchup. Does that help you guys as an offense, just kind of knowing that, like, hey, we've seen these guys before, we kind of know what to expect?
I think there's a familiarity that you certainly get, which, we always talk about this, like sometimes in scrimmages, like certain pitchers end up getting hit because the hitters have just seen them and the allure is gone, right? Whatever that may be. I think in a season, we had probably about 7 weeks or 6 weeks in between playing them. But we also prepared and we kind of knew, and our guys did things yesterday that was reflective of what we thought we would see today, at least, how they would handle their bullpen, their pitching staff, etc. It doesn't always work that way, but I think sometimes that familiarity can breed a little bit of confidence. And look, it can go the other way too, right? If DK doesn't take that swing and it doesn't open up the freedom and everyone else, maybe it doesn't, happen. But that's why, one swing can change the course of a game, positively or negatively, and certainly for us tonight, it's positive.
Certainly some interesting base running plays. You had the double steal where Brooks scored, and then obviously Meyer scoring from first base on a stolen base. Just talk about the base running.
I just thought it was really good. We have to be, not that everyone's going to be able to steal like Steve, certainly, but I just think, and look, I'm a stickler on it, just in my own regard with the base running, just in terms of making sure we're sharp with our leads, making sure our pre-pitch angle, 2 out, 2 strike type stuff, where are you at, when do you dive head first, when do you not dive head first. I just want us to be very disciplined on that, as we ask for discipline on all things. And so when you see it go as it did tonight, makes you really happy and proud that the players had, the right focus and lock into all things. Anybody gets on a home run, anybody gets excited on a strikeout, but to me, going first to third because of a tight angle, or like Jimmy scoring from second base on a ground ball and having a good angle and really hardly getting any wider than the Brown out here, like those are the kind of things that I get juiced up. Maybe that makes me a baseball nerd, but it is what it is. Like, our guys did it really well the entire duration of the night.
We certainly know what South Alabama means to this fan base, to this series. Just talk about what you're kind of hoping to see from your guys this weekend in that series.
Well, I hope we got some sickness rolling through, and I think we need to make sure that we're intelligent in all of our decisions that we do. Just maybe, quarantining the guys that got a little thing, and those who are a little off, make sure they get the proper rest that they need, while obviously still going to class and things of that nature. But we got to just figure out how we can have our body and our minds right going into the weekend, which I know that we will, but we just need to keep taking things one day at a time, and when you do that, then things will work out in the proper way. And I just, it's obviously 3 days till we get to compete down there, but we need to still do a lot of things from a work perspective. Wednesday, Thursday before we get down there. But it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm excited. I know their new turf looks really nice down there on TV. Coach Calvin says it's pretty sharp, and so it's certainly a different feel than maybe what we're accustomed to going down there. But I'm excited for the preparation that's going to go into it. It'll be a fun time once we get kicked off 6:30 on Friday night.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Rich, I'll start with you. You get the start tonight, and you go 3 shutout innings. I guess just what was working for you today?
A little bit of everything, honestly. Fastball, curveball, splitter, even sprinkled in a slider. So, everything's really working.
We've seen you in a few different roles. You were excellent out of the bullpen, and now it's a start. Is there anything different when it's out of the bullpen or it's starting?
I try to keep the same mentality. Just fill the strike zone and have faith in my stuff and have faith in the pitch calling.
All right, Dillon, you hit the home run today, and that was a kid that was throwing pretty hard. I think it was 97 on the home run. I guess just what was your approach against that hitter or against that pitcher?
Well, that's one of my buddies, so I know him pretty well. I mean, we knew coming into this, like, he throws the fastball really, really hard. And I kind of I got 2 strikes on me, and I swung and missed the pitch before, but I felt good with everything, and my goal was just to get the barrel out in front of the plate, and I was able to do that.
And that pitcher, as well as the starter, faced you guys a couple months ago. I guess, was there any discussion to be like, hey, we've seen these guys before, we kind of know what to expect?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in our scouting report, it was kind of just like we know exactly what this guy did to us the first time, and we just stuck to our game plan, and we were able to execute really well tonight.
Kind of a question for both of you guys. Sunday obviously didn't go as well as you wanted. What does that do today? Just get a win and bring some momentum into going into the weekend.
I mean, yeah, it was a big win tonight. I mean, they really stomped us last time we played them. So for us to give it right back to them, hopefully we ride that momentum, and we need a real strong finish down the stretch. Yeah, hopefully we get the ball rolling into the weekend.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.